Hi, it's Tuesday, March 2nd, and we just finished meeting for the pronunciation practice on Tuesdays at noon. It was such a nice group. Thank you, ladies. It made my afternoon very nice. I hope for you too. And we'll start with two different spellings, but they have the same sound, through. It's just an oo, through. So the difficult part is the THR combination. So remember your tongue should be forward between your teeth, and then you have to pull it down and back so it has room for the tongue to curl through. And don't let it touch the top or it'll sound like through, touching through. And it takes time. So practice that movement and no touching at the tongue with the top of the mouth. Throw, the same combination of TH, but now the vowel is O, throw. And somebody asked about throat. And yeah, it's the same sound. You just end with a T, your tongue in the T position, even if you don't say the T. Throat. Hold it there, as in sore throat. Again, again. Consequence. And I said quince, but it could also be quince. Consequence. Hypnosis. Hypnosis. You have to be careful. Measurable. Measurable. Measurable results. Oh, I guess sequence I put here because it's the same kind of strange Quence spelling, but just think of it as quince. Sequence. Measurable. 9. The weather for the, as in the weather for the week will be better than today. That's a lot of THs, so that's good practice. And they're all the voiced THs. The weather for the. So that's a lot of pushing your tongue further forward than you usually do. The weather for the week. 10, tough. Is the vowel, as in up, tough. Taught. This could be past tense of teach or tight. Taught. The vowel is just ah, as in hot. So open a lot. Taught. All over the world. So the L will connect to the O. All over the world. And remember to slow down for world. My tongue is curled back, and then the L, world. And I don't have to say duh. Belongings. And this is the ing, your tongue going back to the same place twice in a row. Belong, it's going up high and touching in the back, so it's cutting off the air to the mouth and pushing the air through the nose. And then don't pull it down and release it with a g. Belong, hold it there. Belongings, you're kind of sliding it back and putting it back in the same place rather quickly so you don't burst the air like g. Belongings. It's the same, I put ringing over here because it's the same ing combination. Ringing. Belongings. And 14, both of these spellings have the same sound, would. And again, I spelled it with a U because English letters are limited, but the phonetic symbol is the U with the little wings and it means as in took and good. So this sound doesn't have rounded lips. Would. You have to round your lips for the W, and then come back. Would. If it sounds like wooed, you're keeping your lips rounded. Woo. And they shouldn't be. Would. Would. And woodchuck. Woodchuck. And then the saying, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would? I don't know why I'm scratching. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a wood could chuck wood? 17, tongue. Lots of letters, but I spelled this UH to represent the sound. So it's the upside down E. It's the same as in up. Tongue. Volume. Volume. drop, drop. You won't hear the P unless there's a vowel following it, like don't drop it, don't drop it. And the vowel ah, you have to open a lot. And the DR, you push your tongue on the top of your mouth and then drag it back. So you're stopping the airflow and holding back the pressure. So you're pushing air to, you want to have air come out, but your tongue is resisting and holding it back. And then some air escapes over it as you pull your tongue back into the R position. And that's what creates that noise. Dr, dr, drop. And number 21, dry, dry. And the vowel in dry is I. So you need to start low and move your tongue high. Dry. And I skipped 20. It can be short, numerals, numerals. Or it can have 3 syllables, numerals, numerals. Both are fine. 22, metamorphosis, metamorphosis. And 23, 2 spellings but the same sound, sweet. If it doesn't have an E at the end, it's suit. But the one spelled S-U-I-T-E is the same as sweet, like candy, sweet. Conceptual. I'm pushing it together and making just 3 syllables, chual, conceptual. Or with a SH, conceptual. Or it can be 4 syllables, make it a little longer, conceptual. Or with a sh, conceptual. You have options. 25, realization, realization. And these you can get kind of lazy and push them together. Realization, realization. If it was the verb, realize or realize. 26, canal, canal. 27, endangered, endangered. 28 has the same pattern, asylum, asylum. 29, same pattern, pervasive, pervasive. And now 30, it's a happy day, but it's Saturday, Saturday. And 31, significantly, significantly. You won't hear that T. And 32, we looked up because there's 4 different ways to say this, or you have options here too, but the most common, according to Merriam-Webster, was ah, no L, almond, and with the L, almond. And then there was also almond and almond, but most commonly almond and almond. 33, particularly, particularly, particularly. That's a lot of L's and R's in a close space. Good practice for that. Officer, officer. Opportunity, opportunity. Eventual, could be short like this, eventual, or could be longer, eventual. And it could also be sh instead of eventual, eventual. Millennium, millennium, or millennium, which is different than another word with M's and L's and I's. Million, million. 38, champagne, champagne. Beyond, beyond. 40, talk. Again, you won't hear the K unless there's a vowel after it. So talk, I would hold my tongue in the K position, but talk about it, then you hear talk, you'll bring it down. Talk about it. Do you want to talk about it? 41, talking. What you talking about? What are you talking about? Gets shortened, and connected and sound changes. What you talking about? What you talking about? Game. The vowel is a, so you're a game. And more practice with the ing in the back of the mouth. King, king, and you just hold it there. And no air comes out your mouth. Air only comes through the nose. King, which is different than the ending of queen, which has the regular N in the front of the mouth. Queen. And if you said them together, king and queen gets shortened to king and queen. King and queen. That's it. Good words and lots of good practice today. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you again. Bye.